What if there was a pandemic that was even more widespread than the coronavirus that people are worried about today? What if there was an outbreak of a disease that was even more transmittable and more deadly than COVID-19? What if there was an epidemic that affected every single person on planet Earth that has ever lived, and that resulted in a death rate of 100%? It isn't a new or recently discovered pandemic. It's been around for over 6,000 years, and it didn't originate out of a science lab or a food market. It actually came out of a beautiful garden in a land called Eden. We all feel its effects every single day, and yet most people probably aren't even aware that it exists. This is the sin pandemic. Sin is the cause of all sorts of problems in this world. It's the reason why we can be so selfish and self-seeking. It's the reason why we can be so envious and covetous of others. The sin pandemic is why children can sometimes be disobedient to their parents, and why there can be difficulties in marriages. It's at the root of pride and boasting, of slander and backbiting, and deception and lying and corruption, whether among individuals, organizations, or even governments. And in the end, the sin pandemic claims the lives of everyone. No one can escape it. Join us as we consider what the Bible has to say about this sin pandemic, including God's view of sin and the kind of response He is looking for from us, His creation. Because despite all the negativity surrounding sin, and despite the fact that none of us can avoid it, God has provided a remedy, a vaccine of sorts, if we are willing to receive it.